Welcome to the first podcast of this session. This time, I'm about to share a story with a profound message, especially for those moments when we feel unnoticed or we question our own identity. By the end of the story, I'm certain you will realize that it all comes down to the power of our thoughts. How we perceive ourselves shapes the world around us. So stay with me as we explore the remarkable story of Maria and her new hat. Maria was a young adult living with her mother in a small apartment in New York City. She was an average woman in every sense, neither particularly beautiful nor ugly, neither short nor too tall, neither a genius nor was she daft. She worked as a secretary at a big company, and her life was pretty much boring and mundane. No one at work paid attention to her, and those who did considered her to be as boring as her life was. One morning, on her way to work, Maria saw that a cute little hat shop had opened down the street. Out of curiosity, she walked inside. There were already a couple of people in the shop. A little girl and her mother had come to pick the girl a hat. And there was another customer who was trying on hats. Maria also tried on a few hats until she found one that she really liked. She tried it on. It fit just right and felt perfect on her head, comfortable and light. And it looked really nice too. First to notice was the little girl. "Mama, look how pretty that woman looks with a hat on." The mother said to Maria, "Ma'am, I must say, this hat looks just wonderful on you." The second buyer also came to look. "Ma'am, you look lovely with this hat on." Maria blushed and smiled at them. Her heart swelled with excitement, and she went to the mirror to look at herself. She saw herself in the mirror, and for the first time in her life, she actually liked what she saw. Her smile widening, she went to the counter and bought the hat. She thanked the shop owner, and as she walked outside, a new word revealed itself to her. She had never before noticed the colors of the flowers or the scent of the fresh air. But today, the surroundings felt fragrant and refreshing. The sound of the cars and the people sounded like a harmonious melody today. She walked as if drifting on a cloud with a song in her heart. When she passed by the coffee shop of Uncle Matthew, he called out to her, "Hey darling, looking good. Let me make you a cup of coffee." She smiled gladly, saying thank you, and continued walking, floating on her cloud. And when she got to the office building, surprisingly, the doorman opened the door and wished her good morning. The people at the office, as if seeing her for the first time, flattered her on how lovely she looked today. Even the manager asked her about how she felt at work. When this magical workday was over, she decided to take a cab home instead of the bus. As soon as she put her hand up, two taxis stopped. She took the first one and sat in the back seat. She kept reflecting on the miraculous day she had and how her life had changed. All thanks to the new hat. When she got home, her mom opened the door. The sight of Maria took her breath away. "Maria," she said, surprised, "how beautiful you look today. Your eyes are all lit up like when you were a little girl." "Yes, mother," said Maria joyously. "It's all thanks to my new hat. I had the most marvelous day today." Her mother's face suddenly grew tense. "What hat, Maria?" she said, sounding concerned. Maria panicked. She touched her head and realized that the hat that changed her life was not there. She didn't remember taking it off in the cab, or at the lunch, or at the office. She thought back to the store where she had bought it. How she noticed it for the first time. She put it on, paying for it at the cashier's. And then she remembered painfully that she had put it down on the counter to take out her purse to pay, and she had forgotten the hat right there on the counter. And then she walked out to the street, hatless, yet glowing. So, students, parents, and listeners, what does this story tell us? It wasn't the hat that freed Maria. It was the quality of her thoughts. The reason for the shine in her eyes, her glowing face, and the magical day was not the hat, but the magic of a positive mindset. Our thoughts have the power to shape our lives. They can enslave us in self-doubt and negativity, or they can liberate us towards confidence and success. This is what is known as the placebo effect, when our belief in something, even if imaginary, creates real change within us. Your mind is powerful. It can create poison or nectar. It can build walls or open doors. You have the ability to choose which path to take. So, to all students listening, believe in yourself. Confidence isn't about what you wear or how you look. It's about how you see yourself. So walk with pride, hold your head high, and remember that your thoughts shape your reality. And to parents, encourage your children to embrace positivity. Support them in building a mindset that makes them feel confident, strong, and capable. We create our destiny through everyday thoughts. Our wishes, what attracts us, what repels us, our likes and dislikes. So choose your thoughts wisely, because what you believe is what you become. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed today's story, share it with someone who needs a little inspiration. Until next time, keep believing, keep growing, and keep shining. Thank you.